In the expansive and diverse lands of the Forgotten Realms, fighters stand as stalwart defenders, embodying a disciplined mastery of martial prowess and combat expertise. Understanding the essence of a fighter entails delving into their ecology, the paths individuals tread to become one, their distinctive worldview, an array of fighting styles, the cultural nuances that shape their identity, the ethical codes they uphold, their lifestyle, and the array of occupations they pursue within these rich and varied realms. Ecologically, fighters manifest within the tapestry of society, drawing from a broad spectrum of backgrounds and upbringings. Their diversity in origin speaks to their ubiquity found in noble courts, city guard barracks, secluded monasteries, rural hamlets, and everywhere in between. Fighters are not bound by any singular birthright. Rather, they emerge from diverse races, creeds, and cultures, shaped by their surroundings, personal drive, and the call to martial prowess. Becoming a fighter is a multifaceted journey that often begins with an innate knack for combat or a desire to master the art of warfare. Some fighters hone their skills through disciplined training in academies, martial schools, or under the tutelage of seasoned mentors. Others find their calling on the battlefield, learning through first-hand experience and the crucible of conflict. Regardless of the path taken, the transformation into a fighter requires unwavering dedication, rigorous training, and a relentless pursuit of perfection in combat techniques. The worldview of fighters is often characterized by their pragmatic understanding of conflict, the hierarchy of strength, and the value of discipline. They perceive the world through the lens of battle-ready pragmatism, often viewing challenges as opportunities for growth and adversaries as opponents to be bested. Fighters may possess a stoic resilience, a warrior's code of honor, or a belief in the virtue of self-improvement through combat. Their worldview can vary based on cultural influences, personal experiences, and the moral compass they choose to uphold. Fighting styles among fighters are as diverse as the realms they hail from. Some specialize in wielding specific weapons, mastering swordplay, archery, polearms, or the art of unarmed combat. Others focus on defensive techniques, shield work, or the elusive dance of evasion. Fighters might adopt styles influenced by their cultural heritage or borrow techniques from various martial traditions. Versatility often defines their approach, allowing them to adapt to a multitude of combat scenarios with proficiency. Culturally, fighters weave themselves into the fabric of society, embodying roles that range from celebrated champions to humble protectors. In some societies, fighters are revered as symbols of bravery, guardians of order, or exemplars of martial virtue. In others, they might be viewed as mercenaries, hired blades, or pragmatic defenders valued for their combat expertise. Fighters often form the backbone of military forces, city guards, and adventuring bands, fostering a sense of camaraderie and duty among their peers. Ethically, fighters often adhere to codes of honor, valor, or personal integrity that guide their conduct on and off the battlefield. Some live by strict moral principles, embracing chivalry, loyalty, and courage as cornerstones of their ethos. Others may prioritize pragmatism, adapting their ethics to suit the demands of the situation. The ethical spectrum among fighters can encompass unwavering dedication to justice, a mercenary approach driven by payment, or a more nuanced understanding of honor and responsibility. The lifestyle of a fighter is marked by a relentless pursuit of improvement and readiness for conflict. They dedicate themselves to rigorous physical training, honing their combat skills through practice, sparring, and sometimes seeking out worthy opponents to test their mettle. Fighters might also engage in scholarly pursuits, studying tactics, history, and martial philosophy to enhance their understanding of warfare. Their lifestyle often oscillates between disciplined training regimens and periods of active service as they stand ever prepared for the next challenge that awaits. Occupations among fighters are as varied as their combat styles. Some become renowned champions, earning fame through tournaments, feats of valor, or legendary battles. Others serve as guardians, protectors of cities, or elite soldiers within military hierarchies. Fighters can also find employment as mercenaries, bodyguards, adventurers, or instructors, passing down their knowledge to future generations. Their occupations are intertwined with their skills, often defining their roles within society while shaping their personal journeys. Their origins, skills, philosophies, and roles within society reflect the multifaceted nature of combat and the martial path they tread. Whether they stand as noble champions, pragmatic mercenaries, or disciplined guardians, fighters embody the resilience, skill, and indomitable spirit that define their existence within these rich and dynamic realms. These specialized fighters, while sharing a foundation of martial prowess, distinguish themselves through their chosen paths and specialized techniques. The champion epitomizes the pinnacle of martial skill and physical prowess. Masters of arms, champions excel in wielding a wide array of weapons and armor, showcasing unmatched combat proficiency. Their training often focuses on honing raw physical abilities, granting them superior strength, agility, and endurance on the battlefield. Champions are versatile combatants, adept at striking with precision, enduring prolonged battles, and adapting swiftly to various adversaries and situations. Their approach emphasizes raw power and sheer martial expertise. In contrast, the battle master elevates combat to an art form, wielding tactics and strategy as their foremost weapons. These fighters meticulously study the ebb and flow of battle, mastering intricate maneuvers and exploiting their opponent's weaknesses. Battle masters possess an arsenal of combat maneuvers, learned through disciplined training and tactical insight. They excel at precision strikes, disarming foes, controlling the battlefield, and granting strategic advantages to themselves and their allies. Their approach revolves around intellect, calculated strikes, and exploiting the vulnerabilities of their adversaries. The Eldritch Knight harmonizes martial prowess with arcane magic, blending combat proficiency with spellcasting abilities. These fighters embark on a dual path of martial training and arcane studies, enabling them to cast spells while wielding weapons and wearing armor. Eldritch Knights harness their innate magical potential or undergo rigorous training to access arcane powers, granting them a diverse set of abilities. Their approach seamlessly integrates martial prowess with arcane manipulation, offering versatility and adaptability on the battlefield. Stepping away from the traditional melee combat, the archer or sharpshooter specializes in ranged combat, wielding bows, crossbows, or firearms with unparalleled accuracy and finesse. These fighters excel at striking from a distance, pinning down foes, and delivering devastating precision attacks. Archers often undergo extensive training in marksmanship, learning to account for wind, distance, and various environmental factors that affect their shots. Sharpshooters, in particular, possess exceptional aim, capable of striking with deadly accuracy even from great distances. Their approach emphasizes patience, precision, and the ability to control the battlefield from afar. The Cavalier epitomizes mastery in mounted combat, displaying unparalleled skill while riding steeds into battle. These fighters forge an unbreakable bond with their mounts, often training tirelessly to synchronize their movements with their trusted companions. Cavaliers excel in controlling the battlefield from horseback, charging into combat with precision, and employing maneuvers specifically tailored for mounted combat. They leverage their steeds as powerful assets, maneuvering swiftly to deliver devastating charges or engage enemies from unexpected angles. Their approach embodies mobility, versatility, and the synergy between warrior and mount. In contrast, the samurai draws inspiration from honor, discipline, and the art of the blade. These fighters adhere to a code of Bushido, emphasizing principles of honor, loyalty, and duty. Samurai undergo rigorous training in martial arts and the way of the sword, perfecting their technique and mastering the katana. They possess a serene focus that allows them to enter a state of heightened awareness, known as the moment of clarity, granting them exceptional combat prowess. Samurai embrace precise strikes, unwavering resolve, and disciplined combat tactics. Their approach embodies grace, precision, and an unwavering commitment to their code of honor. The Arcane Archer seamlessly blends martial prowess with arcane mastery, specializing in infusing arrows with magical energy. These fighters unlock the secrets of ancient elven archery techniques or undergo specialized training to harness arcane powers for enhancing their ranged attacks. Arcane archers imbue their arrows with elemental energies, enchantments, or potent spells, unleashing devastating effects upon their targets. They rain down arrows that burst into flames, entangle foes in magical webs, or pierce through magical barriers with their enchanted shots. Their approach combines precise marksmanship with arcane manipulation, offering a unique blend of ranged combat and magical prowess. Additionally, the psychic warrior melds martial skill with innate psionic abilities, unlocking the powers of the mind in combat. These fighters harness psychic energies, manifesting telekinetic abilities, mental fortitude, and psychokinetic strikes. Psychic warriors can augment their attacks with telekinetic force, manipulate the battlefield with psionic abilities, or unleash devastating mental assaults upon their foes. Their approach combines martial training with psionic prowess, granting them a diverse set of abilities that enhance their combat techniques with psychic might. Furthermore, the Rune Knight draws upon ancient symbols and arcane runes to infuse their combat prowess with magical power. These fighters delve into ancient mysteries, learning to inscribe runes upon weapons and armor to channel magical effects. Rune Knights wield the power of giants, crafting runes that imbue their strikes with elemental fury, enhance their defenses, or grant them supernatural strength. They possess a mastery of runes, enabling them to tap into the ancient magic embedded in these symbols, granting them formidable combat abilities. Their approach blends martial skill with runic magic, offering versatility and strategic advantages on the battlefield. Thank you for joining us on this odyssey through the realms of fighters in Dungeons and Dragons. Unveiling the martial mastery and diverse fighting styles of these valiant warriors has been an adventure in itself. Explore more about these indomitable champions, their legendary feats, and the art of combat within the wondrous realms of D&D. Subscribe to the Ancient One for further journeys into Dungeons and Dragons lore, character explorations, and captivating adventures. Prepare for your next quest with us as we uncover the untold tales and epic adventures within the captivating world of Dungeons and Dragons.